All of human behavior is essentially comprised of two things. Run from pain, run toward pleasure. Pain, pleasure, pain, pleasure. If we place ourselves right there, between pain and pleasure, we will never have to worry about money again.
Hi, Eric, Barry, how are you?
Hello. How you doing?
I'm really great. Well, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on the show. It really shocked me, and I got really emotional while watching it. But I also found it like really entertaining, like a really good thriller when you can get off your seat. I actually watch it on one sitting, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So first of all, Barry, I would like to know how is it for you to see the source material getting into a television show, because it feels so dynamic watching it on TV. So what are the differences that you found between what it's written and what is shown on the screen?
Well, first of all, it's incredible for me. It's been an incredible journey because I wrote this book in 2003. So it's been 20 years since the book was written and its arrival on the screen. And I have to say that what I have found is the writers involved in the show, Micah Fitzman-Blue and Noah Harpster, Eric, the director, Peter Berg, and the entire cast kind of took in this story and elevated it and brought it into a level that I, as a journalist, could have never accomplished or imagined. And I'm just really thrilled with what they made of it.
Pain is no longer something we have to tolerate. We have an answer.
How can something legally prescribed be killing so many people?
Tell me what words you associate with oxycodone.
Oxy what?
And Eric, for you, you already work on some powerful stories like Narcos that tries to portray a reality, but this is much more darker and it feels like it gets you way more because you have the testimonies of the families. And so how was it for you to work on this story that has such a powerful message, but it's also so dark?
Yeah, you're right. It is a darker story, believe it or not, than I'm used to. The issue that I found with Narcos was, though it is a incredibly complicated and upsetting story, it's very difficult to lay blame in any one direction.
Yeah.
There are two types of viewers for whom I made Narcos: the people who believe that a drug war can be won, and then people that I tend to connect more with, who look at how what a waste of time that idea is. This is much more one-sided. This story has begun, my first exposure to it was through Barry's book. This is a very one-sided injustice, though there are a lot of different players involved at various degrees of guilt. It is very clear who the bad guy is in this equation. And so the fact that it continues to be the problem that it is, the people who are dying, many of whom made no other choice but to follow the direction of their doctor, which is just such a horrific idea and such a betrayal of trust. And, to be honest, I continue to be moved by the show every time I watch it, having met so many of the people who have lost loved ones because of it. And I think for all of us involved, it's become something of a crusade to try to get this message out to as many people as possible, in the hopes that further deaths can be avoided.
Could you tell me everything you know about OxyContin?
You like horror movies? Maybe the bad things.
You will be convincing doctors to take pain seriously.
And Barry, as you said, you wrote this book many years ago, but the debate that comes with it's present today yet, and especially, I guess, since the pandemic, we all became more conscious about pharmaceuticals and about what we put into our bodies. So what's the message that you hope the audience will take from Painkiller?
You know, I think there's like one message that I would like everyone to walk away from the show with, and that is we shouldn't be putting our trust in the government. We shouldn't be putting our trust in regulators. We shouldn't be even putting our trust in what doctors tell us. We have an obligation to ourselves, to our families, to our communities, to go out and research this information for ourselves, to learn what is going on, to learn what these drugs can and can't do, what their side effects are, what their dangers are. Because if we don't, another horrible episode like this will happen again. And 20 years later, we'll wake up and wonder, how did this happen?
Totally agree. Well, thank you guys for taking this time talking with me. I really hope the show does great, and have a nice day.
I'm glad you
Thank you so
enjoyed it.
much.
Bye.
He is in pain. He is addicted to pills, and it's your fault.
They know they are killing people. Richard Sackler.
Hello?
You did a good job making all that money, sir.
Thank you.